Welcome to Sorry Not Sorry with Mark and Rob. What's up, everybody? Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to 2021. We're now in a whole new year, whole new us, or so I guess some people want to think we're a whole new us, but we're not. Happy New Year. Hope you guys having a good time. Welcome to episode 17. Fuck you, pay me. What's up, Mark?
Not much. So one announcement. We are starting to do one episode a week, and we're basically going to reflect on weekly recaps of the week prior. And don't forget to check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and if you go to our Linktree link, you could listen on your favorite podcast streaming platform. And if you look at our Patreon, we have 2 new tiers, which basically our whole Patreon is brand new. So definitely check that out. And so fuck you, pay me.
Yeah, same, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, fuck you, pay me. But it's just, so now we got the new COVID checks coming in, $600 everybody, which is a big step down from the $2,000 we were all supposed to be promised to have. Yeah, people out there in Pennsylvania, and I believe Georgia and Florida, one or the other, who actually turned down the bill. Mitch McConnell, all that kind of shit. We didn't get the $2,000, which honestly would have helped us out a bunch. But I mean, am I going to complain about $600? No, I'll take whatever whatever the fuck they give me. But shit, we should have got the $2,000 compared to every other country that's out there right now in the world. We should have got a good ass. We should have got something good, especially being the $600 fucking stimulus we're getting now is going towards other countries to aid them.
Yeah, and that's one thing I'll bring up in the video that we talked about in the episode. So one thing I hate is the boomer posts that like, oh, does 1,200 sound a lot to you? Go work. Imagine what that would do. Blah, blah, blah. But what people don't realize, like, say someone like me that's on unemployment, I've worked, I've paid a lot of taxes. Yeah, maybe you didn't live through a pandemic, but guess what? Everyone fucking basically 18 to 100. Well, fuck that. Everyone that was born yesterday to 100 never lived through a pandemic. And part of the reason you pay taxes is for the backup. So say someone like me that has worked, and paid a bunch of taxes, the only reason I'm not working is because the government shut down the shit that made my work thrive, virtually made me unemployed based on what I do. I liked what I did. So I still want to continue doing what I was doing, as well as the millions of other Americans and people in the world that were basically forced to not work. Because, yeah, you can go find another job. But guess what? If you're going to give me unemployment because you made my job worse, virtually to the point that it's shut down or unviable, that unemployment pays more, I paid into that. So pay me. Help me out till you decide that my job should thrive again. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm like asking for handouts. I paid a bunch of taxes. Fuck, I just paid like fucking $4,000 in taxes, and you're gonna think I'm a freeloader for thinking we should get a $2,000 stimulus? Because this was the first year I paid that much in taxes. But I'm just saying, that's part of why you pay for the help when you're out.
Well, like I said, listen here, see, anything that you do is coming under us, see? You know what I'm saying? Anything you're doing, we're taking your money. We're doing everything we can to try and help you people, but it's only going to benefit ourselves. We want the government control, but we want you to know about that, see? So that's basically what's actually going down, man. People don't realize that the government we have right now is a corrupt society where it's basically an overrule of organized crime that is just out there to control you. That's all it is. People talk about the criminal world. They talk about all the shit that's going on in reality with the cities, major cities on the outside, instead of talking about the stuff on the inside, the places that's supposed to be protecting you are actually the ones holding you back, especially in major cities like, in California, we have San Francisco, LA, Chicago. You also have New York City, all the 5 boroughs. It's just, those are the most corrupt places you're ever to find out there. Those are the ones that are corrupt. They're fucked up. They're the organized crime. They're the organized crime that's actually taking everything away from you, all your freedoms. They're taking away all your money. and they're holding it for themselves, only giving you a little bit of it just to please you, just a little bit to hold off on their asses, just so you don't have to fucking bitch about in the future,
Oh yeah,
which we all know is inevitable going to happen.
not to mention, you've had, what was it? They just started rolling out the $600 stimuluses, and they went on government shutdowns like while they were debating the second round of stimuluses. And what people don't talk about is that, almost 10 months later, when our second stimulus went through, that's half of what our first one was. That wasn't even that big compared to other nations. You know, they did pass a bill before their government shutdown that raised the minimum yearly salary of a House representative to 180 a year from 140. So while they were deciding and shutting down because they couldn't come to an agreement on if you deserve money or not, they literally gave all of themselves at least 40,000 more a year. So, you're lucky to get 600 to 2,000, but they deserve fucking almost $200,000 a year for not even being able to figure out what you deserve.
Yeah, but you know what's fucked up is how they determine that. And how they determine that is literally by just making it up in their heads. And people who are around them sign the same fucking bill and agree to it, say, you know what, yeah, we deserve a fucking bonus. We deserve a paycheck. High fucking five, guys. Let's just take this and do it this way. That's exactly how it happens. They literally just look at the shit, go, you know what? Well, we're going to try and make this safer for everybody. So we deserve a big bonus, and we should try and just give it to them in the rear end. Just enough, though, that they say, okay, it's fine. We'll take it as long as you give us just a little bit. People are accepting of it. You know, the $600. I mean, not for nothing. Like I said, I'm taking it. I'm taking it right in the bottom end. I'm saying, no, I'll take whatever you can give me. But it's only gonna be so long before people out there actually want to say, fuck you, you want more, or we want this shit to end.
Oh, yeah, that's my point. I mean, I'd rather it end, but you know what? At the same time, if it's not going to end, of course I'd rather the 2,000 over the 600, and that doesn't make me a freeloader. I paid a bunch of taxes. All right, because you're 30 years older than me and paid more taxes than me, and you were lucky enough not to lose your job in the pandemic, that makes me a liberal freeloader. Go fuck yourself. It's like shit happens. That's why we pay taxes. I'll tell you one thing. If your job happened to fall under the category that you were unemployed and you paid taxes for fucking 40 years, I'm sure you would sit there and say, well, 600, fuck that. I should get 2,000. So fuck you. Stupid boomer shit. I mean, it goes bad both ways. But the last thing I want to say before we close out the video. So this episode, we dove into, so not only are we posting once a week, we are going to make the episodes longer than usual. It's almost in a sense combining the way we used to post 3 times a week into one. It's going to be weekly recaps of what went on. And in today's episode, we talked about the stimulus. We dove into Pelosi and Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell. We dove into, of course, Corona. We talk about it a lot, but so does everyone that fucking broadcasts this shit, because that's definitely a weekly news thing every week for the last year, and hopefully not too many more months or years to come. But yeah, I mean, definitely check it out. It's a good 2-hour episode where we dove into a bunch of nice stuff. We hope you guys enjoy it, and we will see you next Monday. Rob, take us out.
That's right. See you guys next Monday. Don't forget to check us out on Apple Podcast. Check us out on Spotify. Don't forget to also check out our Patreon, where you can find out a way to become a member for us. We have 2 tiers out there also. And you know what? Hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy everything going on. Have a great week, I should say. And see you next Monday. Love you guys. Peace out.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is Mark.
And this is Rob.
Don't forget to check the description below for our Apple Podcast and Spotify link to today's episode.
And also check the Linktree link to listen to the podcast on your favorite streaming platform.
And don't forget to tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for new content. We love you guys and peace out.
Peace.